Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. It is that time of the week when we like to celebrate Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired. I am your host, Eric Sizemore. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. A couple quick moments from the news so you can remember where you were. We had a really great week last week. Really good news to kick things off. 4 million people got a vaccine in the same day. It was like 2.7 million people were 56% increase. Numbers, people. Really good stuff. On the upswing. Yes. We got refugee status for a lot more Afghans who helped us out. That was really nice. So as I understood it, a whole thousands and thousands of more Afghans have been added to an 80,000 person Afghan backlog. And all they have to do is get to a third country to apply. So it's like a game show. That's kind of cool. Very American. And the federal eviction ban expired over the weekend. And Congress, in their wisdom, decided that, 1.5 million Americans facing eviction and possible homelessness. What better time to take a vacation? Go back to your home states and talk to your constituents about critical race theory. And that is what happened this week.
I love that critical race theory continues to be such an issue. Especially, I don't know. I love that everyone's talking about it.
It is absolutely hilarious. The best meme I saw going around this week was just like, a Catholic school teacher said that a parent came up and said, "Are you going to be teaching critical race theory?" And she said, "Explain to me what it's about and I'll tell you if we teach it." End the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fox News didn't explain that much, did they? No. They just said, be mad about critical race theory. Well, Tucker didn't tell me what to say after that.
Yeah, they're checking their notes. Can you imagine if they had notes? That'd be funny.
If they had notes, we wouldn't be in this mess we're in.
Dude, there are like white supremacists that just watch Tucker Carlson multiple times because he launders the points so well. But
yeah, dude, I saw that documentary. I know exactly the quote.
Yeah, I was like, I can't even remember which one it is because I watched.
They watched it.
I watched all of them.
They watched it once for the entertainment value, and the second time to study it so they can understand how to repeat these arguments to their libtard neighbors or something.
Maybe it was on John Oliver. I don't know. I hope it wasn't on John Oliver, just because I want it to be from somewhere better than John Oliver. But
sure.
All right, I'm taking over. Is it my turn?
Yeah,
it's totally your turn, my friend. All
right, I've had enough of your bullshit.
Good. Good.
You're both right about everything. So I'm coming out swinging. This is a picture of the "I voted" sticker. It's an American flag, but instead of "I voted," it just says "I'm bitch."
Oh, that's so good.
There's something about this picture. I just want all of you to know this is gonna stick with you. You're not gonna be able to get away from this. I've been thinking it.
I wish that was what the "I voted" sticker looked like.
I'm bitch.
I'm bitch.
This is a picture of a cardinal laying prostrate, not prostate.
Hell yeah.
Two words that sound very similar, but they are very different. Laying prostrate on the ground, covering his eyes. And then there's a picture of glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs.
That's so good.
Which, if you've ever been a little kid with glow-in-the-dark dinosaurs, then you know exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, totally.
This is from @Brandon3111120, and it's a picture of a hand through the ring of like soda pop, like I don't know, what do you call those plastic rings that soda cans come in or beer cans come in, and then the other ring is over the bedpost, and it says, "I'm on a budget, but we can still make it work." Listen, this is fucking working class pride right here is what this is.
Can I just say that I love how kink has gone mainstream? I mean, it's hilarious to me.
It is very funny.
I think the funniest thing is that a friend of ours who shall remain nameless, but you all know him, I discovered actually is like a I don't know what you call it, a dominatrix, whatever the boy version of a dominatrix is.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
a sadist. I don't
know. For money, for hire, for the.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And it was really interesting because I found this out, and then he was talking about how straights keep talking about all this ass play, and it's just like you're just. I used to be special, okay? I'm a professional.
Love it. Well, listen, I'm just surprised any of my friends are getting paid to do anything.
Right.
This is Michelle Wolf. I just love this quote. First of all, big shout out to Michelle Wolf, friend of the show.
Yep.
Hilarious comedian. And I love everything about Michelle Wolf. I really love her voice too. And it says, in high school, if you didn't believe in science, it was just called failing. Yeah.
Love it.
This is a pretty important picture. It's a picture of a clutch, a brake, and a gas pedal. The clutch is labeled ban clutch. The brake is labeled ban stop. The gas pedal is just a picture of Vincent van Gogh. I'm not proud of that one, folks. These are the jokes.
I'm proud of you, brother.
This is from Tchaikovskaya. It says, none of y'all know what propaganda actually is, do you? And Ashley, etc., says, it's when a British person takes a good look at something. They take a propaganda. Okay. Listen, we have to stop normalizing the British.
That's good.
Tweet at Shinori Raike, Trash Can Paul's the one I got this from. Stop normalizing the British over and over again. Let's see, what did he say? 3 more memes for this round. Hold on to your butts. This is at King's Rush. Connell Marine says, I'm just wondering why none of these televangelists have been showing up at hospitals and performing miracles on all these coronavirus patients. And then there's pictures of Benny Hinn and Joel Osteen, and I forget this guy's name at the bottom. Not Ted Haggard, but something like that. Yeah. Anyway, great fucking question, right? Like, how come these miracle healers didn't just stop all this from happening?
Yep.
Because they're con artists. This is I don't know how I never saw this before. Okay, this is the word boob written with a capital B at the front, 2 lowercase O's, and a lowercase b. The capital B above it is written top view. And then you see that, yeah, this looks like a capital B looks like boobs. I know that. And then the 2 O's, it says front view. And that's also true. This also looks like boobs. And then the lowercase b, it says side view. Boob, written this way, the word is made up of 3 sets of 2 sets of boobs and 1 single boob from different perspectives.
Michael, anyway. I just want to state at this point, I'm going to yank.
Get out of here.
I'm going to yank your 13-year-old boy card if you never saw that.
I'm going to end with this meme. This is from Crudely Drawn Store. It's Winnie the Pooh with tits. There's nothing else to say about this meme. I'm done.
Woo! All right. Well, I'm going to pick up where Michael left off. This is the Urban Dictionary entry for cum. And it says, cum, a salty liquid usually put into tea to add flavor or texture.
Oh, God.
Sentence that says, would you like cum in your hashtag tea? And it says, yes, please. I would love some cum in my tea.
Jeez.
I saw this today. It's a Gritty sticker, and the Gritty is holding like a red and black anarchy shield with a hockey stick, and he's beating back someone with a Nazi gauntlet. And it says many colors, one working class. And then the other text says good stuff about sexism and homophobia and how you shouldn't have them. But
nice.
Yeah, that's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, leftist icon, gritty.
I was from Philly. I'd get that tattooed on me.
Yeah, people are getting gritty tattoos.
Oh yeah.
This I don't want to talk about that. When you introduce your little brother to Shrek and the next day you find Shrek hentai in your search history, and then it's a Spider-Man from the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, he says, "Not bad, kid." This is Quentin Tarantino justifying playing a guy who says the N-word a bunch in the movies that he writes, and then it's Santa from the latest season of the I Think You Should Leave, and he goes, "Well, the script called for it." Oh, this is wow! I cannot believe I took this. So this is a screenshot of the dating app Hinge. The person's name is Vane, and one of their pictures is is that an Audi? And the license plate says bricks, but then there's a giant sticker over the back window that says "I eat ass." And then for unusual skills, they've listed deep swallowing. And this is real. I found this in the wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
This is from at Warm Brief Toast. It says, vodka Papa John's garlic sauce shot with Parmesan rim. I live outside of God's sight and by consequence outside his love. And it's really the second half that I love a lot about.
Of course.
Yeah. Dude,
Clearly.
I had that one lined up. I'm not even mad though. It's so fucking perfect.
It's so funny.
Oh my God. Wow, what a crazy show. So I didn't have time to put in my heartwarming stories at the end of our news. So I'm going to throw in some heartwarming stories here. I thought this was absolutely joyous. Did you guys happen to catch the gold in the high jump? It was like these things. This is not displaying right here. Here we go. The gold in the high jump. So yeah, Qatar and oh man, what is it? Is it Italy? Qatar and Italy.
Haircut looks like Italy.
2 Olympic high jumpers had gold-worthy performances. They perfectly tied. So Qatar and Italy both had the highest jump of 2.37 meters. And when they were informed they tied, I believe it was the Italian said, well, look, could we just have 2 medals? And the judge says, if you agree to share. So they did. And the crowd lost it, man. That was freaking, I mean,
That's
like,
cute.
They hugged and jumped around, and it was like beautiful. And I tend to be really cynical about huge business, media, corporate things, and like, that's awesome. That was awesome, and it was heartwarming, and it was wonderful. Also, something that popped up in this. This was from Emma Sturman, Order of the White Lotus. The Dutch airbender Kieran Badlow just won an Olympic gold in windsurfing. And he has shaved his head into the blue arrow of the last airbender.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, that's also not as heartwarming as sharing a gold medal, but still, I thought that was worthy.
But it's way cooler.
Yeah. And again, I apologize, guys. I got a light stretch here. I got about 4 more of these things, but this is from at Seriously Wrong. It said, landlords don't need handouts. They need dignity of work. Keep your rent, and your landlord will thank you later when they break the cycle of dependence.
That's good.
Follow me for more life hacks. I really like this.
Right after a fucking moratorium was lifted. This is a terrible meme.
Well, I thought it might come in handy for friends of the show.
Help them get evicted.
This next one I just wanted to challenge. So this is some people loading a sectional couch on top of an SUV. There's about 5 of them up there, and the center console has fallen open, and the 2 cup holders and the center console clearly make the couch look like it is going ah! And yeah, it got quite a bit of traffic on my buddy Michael's board, and I just thought it was good. This is a note to myself for next week's show. It's a bird, and it just says, tomorrow let's try not to fuck up everything. Just gonna be, I'm gonna print
the bar
this,
pretty high.
I'm gonna print this off at work, and this is gonna be my new sort of inspirational My buddy Steve keeps posting birds with really bad text next to them, like every day, several birds. And last, Andrew, because you had to put up an Urban Dictionary of cum, this is a woman hugging a baby. It says, having a baby is just keeping cum as a pet.
That is so funny.
True.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's fucked.
Couldn't have done it without you, Andrew.
This is starting off round 2 here. This is at Alexis G. Zoll says, "Oh, you're a feminist? Name every woman." And they're quick on the take. Eric Priuska says Whitney Houston. I'm every woman. All right. This one, for those of you who know, you know. It says it's a very crudely drawn cartoon of a mom busting in the door, and then the kid on the ground wearing a blue bandana, and the mom says, "You're on drugs," and then the kid on the ground with the blue bandana says, "Me," showing clear signs of wanting a Pepsi.
Oh my God!
There we go. Is it suicidal tendencies? Is that the band?
It is Suicidal Tendencies Institutionalized.
Yeah.
One of my favorite all-time songs.
At YNGJCB, Fix Saban LLC says, "Joining the war on drugs, but on the side of the drugs."
Hashtag winners.
And then commented, "I hope they have internet in hell. I need Ronald Reagan himself to see this." I also love this person's picture. This is a classic photo of an angel holding the hands and wrestling. I think probably wrestling with Jacob. Okay. And he's holding the wrist and they're wrestling. And it says, "And the angel said to him, 'Stop hitting yourself.' But he could not stop hitting himself. For the angel was hitting him with his own hand." I love it when people take something and then they make it silly. This is Lil Nas X responding to at Martinez3507, who said, "My 2-year-old loves your music. How can you not make it appropriate for everyone?" And Lil Nas X replied, "Bless your 2-year-old's heart, but I need to be a slut sometimes, sir."
That's a good answer. I'm gonna use that answer.
Trash Can Paul. Oh my God, I ripped so much from Trash Can Paul's page this week. There's a picture of a cop car and at an intersection, and like walking on the sidewalk is a full-blown crocodile, and just walking. And it says, "Sometimes it takes more than a man to stop a corrupt government." Trash Can Paul says, "He's the hero this city needs."
Mm-hmm.
Another Trash Can Paul. This is 2 screen grabs from Batman. And Batman is screaming at Joker, "Where are they?" And the next is just a picture of Joker, and it says, "I forgore." I'm not going to get into it. At Joke Savant says, "Me, only God can judge me. God, nice man bun, you gap tooth bitch."
Damn. Oh Lord.
This is a picture of the blue M&M having his way with Lois from Family Guy from behind. Lois, right? I think. I don't know.
That's not Lois. I think that's the girl from American Dad, but it's beside
the
point.
mom from American.
Yeah.
This is a very, very sexually explicit picture of a cartoon and an M&M. Last one for this round. At Black Prince said, "Just saw someone call a mental breakdown a minty bee, and I am definitely going to start saying that." Having a minty bee, y'all.
Oh,
don't look at yourselves. Weird.
This is a guy wearing what is that, antlers, and then Godspeed You. Is it a Godspeed album cover, the one with the hands? I think it's a Godspeed You Black Emperor album.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh man, it's Killer Mike.
No. That's
No?
that's the other. This is Godspeed You Black Emperor, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. All
And
right.
then the other one is that's Young Mountain. By This Will Destroy You. And they're two Mormon looking guys, and they say, "Good morning. Would you give us a moment to talk about post rock?"
Yeah, it's lift or raise your skinny hands up to heaven. That's what.
Yeah. Who's
They
it?
do
Who's it?
proselytize,
Is it
man.
Godspeed You Black Emperor? Or?
Yeah, it's Godspeed.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
I've never heard of any of these bands. I'm proud to say.
They're great. No, they're
well,
great.
they're not ska, Michael.
They're not ska. Post rock is the opposite of ska, I would say. So then this is a
I
bunch of
listen to first wave ska. Fucking nerds.
This is a bunch of Dragon Ball Z characters, and it says the boys waiting outside to see if my mom says yes to them coming in.
This is a scene from my life, dude. This
Yeah,
is
just a
real.
classic like kid moment. This is just a screen grab of what's her name from Blondie with the Muppets.
Deborah Harry.
Yeah, it's Deborah Harry with the Muppets. I just thought it was cool. I almost made my cover photo on Facebook, but I like my current cover photo of the Rugrats on strike. So
Dude, randomly, one of my rock buddies that used to be on tour and gig all around the world, he posted this picture of Deborah Harry and Joan Jett at some party in 1980, and they're drinking Budweiser.
oh, that's so cool.
There's no context. There's nothing else.
I don't need context. That just rocks.
I know. It just did. It was like, that'd be a good party.
Someone posted this. It's kind of like a sexy looking witch woman, and it's kind of an anime style. And there's like a knight laying in like a pentagram kind of circle, and it says "My hot witch wife," and then me doing whatever the hell she wants. And, someone posted this, and they said "Me and who," and I was like, okay, right on, brother.
It's awesome.
This is Goofy and Pluto. It says both our dogs, one is pet, the other is owner. Penguin Classics, Karl Marx Capital, Volume 1. All right, that one really bombed, but it's okay.
Oh, it's back to me. Oh my.
Yeah, back to you.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. That's okay. Yep. Hey, professional show just happening here. All right. So since Andrew already opened it up and said the C word of capitalism, let's just roll with it. This is a two-panel cartoon, and there's a girl on the right that's got a bunch of colored rocks and is apparently some kind of hippie cat girl, and says, "The system is trying to stop us from ascending in our collective consciousness." And her girlfriend says, "It's just capitalism." And hippie girl says, "The elites and the Illuminati are trying to control us." Her friend's like, "It's just capitalists." It's really pretty.
Yeah, they're switched. Why are we reading right to left? Like,
I don't know, but the people on the podcast, you got a better version of that than the actual illustration.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where you have to leave it to a comedic master of the memes, as we are here on Facebook for the Blind. I think I'm going to send this one to my mom. It's a centaur, and he's saying, "Hey, everybody, look at me!" The centaur of attention.
Stop this.
Dude, half of the puns I send to my mom, she loves. The other half, she doesn't get. This one got a lot of traffic on my site today. It's a 4-panel fantasy story here. We've got, "Look, the dragon is almost slain," the knight says. And we see the dragon is hobbled over there, covered in arrows. "Let us arm ourselves and end its reign of terror." And the townspeople are now kvetching, "Wait, this armor is made of..." Yeah, the court jester says that the armor makes you magnetic. "I can't breathe in this helmet." Don't push your pro-armor agenda on us. The dragon hasn't eaten anyone that I know. "We should let the dragon eat until it gets full." And then we see a kid in his bed saying, "I don't like this story. The people are dumb." And his mom is just hovering over the book saying, "Yes, I know," sighing deeply. And I was pretty thrilled. This actually led to some interesting comments about Krypton. and people were talking about how, you know, apparently in later incarnations of Superman stories with Krypton, people thought they were trying to push this liberal agenda and making it all about denialism and climate change. But see, they forget that it was a 1950s TV show in black and white that I saw in reruns where Jor-El is explaining to the High Council that the planet is going to explode, and they laugh at him. It's just about general denialism.
The planet is going to explode and you're laughing. Yeah. I tell you the planet. Okay.
Yeah. And like, seriously, I mean, it could be creeping fascism. It could be, you know, climate change. There's terror mounting, and the smart people keep saying things, and the dumb people keep letting us pretend it's not happening. Okay, not funny. You know what? I take a lot of art breaks, so I'm going to share this one with y'all because I just thought it was absolutely amazing.
It's not funny. It's true. That's the thing about it. In fact, I've heard a lot of people talking about Krypton lately, and because I've talked to a lot of comic book nerds. Yeah, I mean, everybody I know is comic book assholes, and they're all saying the same thing. And they're saying, like, God, when we read this, we used to think, like, how could anybody not take it seriously when someone says the planet's gonna blow up, and then you live through this bullshit, and you're like, oh, that's exactly fucking right. Like, everybody sucks so fucking hard.
I just want to take a second. Everyone missed my great riff in the chat where I said Joel barely legal OS teams.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Oh,
thank you for calling us back to that, Andrew. I'm glad. I didn't want to miss that one. Creeping, and Kenneth says, "Creeping fascism is my new band name."
I've often wondered too, like, what do you call the next stage? Like, between like creeping fascism and full blown running fascism, what's like? Is it trotting fascism? Like,
canter,
cantering,
a cantering fascism.
Cantering fascism. You know, cantering jackboots. I mean, I don't know, because there was a while there under the last president where it was really picking up some speed. It was beyond creeping. It was anyway. It was more in your face.
It was.
One of the things I just wanted to let you guys know, I love art. And I wanted to share this one with you. I thought this was just truly phenomenal. Really excellent piece. I read it in thisiscolossal.com. And this is an artist named Olivier Grossetet, I believe. And he does monumental cardboard bridges that float in the sky as temporary art installations. So we can see an arched bridge that, you know, if you didn't see it tethered in place, you would assume was made of bricks and was a bridge. And then it's just got these three enormous, like, spherical weather balloon type things above it. And it's just suspended over this, I guess, French castle, maison, monastery. And I mean, there's a sunset in the background. It's just stunningly gorgeous. And I really dug it. And I wanted to share it with you. Because this is what I do when I get overloaded with all this bad news bullshit. Take like a little art break. I go, what's going on? Anyway, so there you go. You're welcome. This is a 6-panel meme. This is the distracted boyfriend meme reborn. The distracted boyfriend is labeled in the first panel as the catalyst, and the girlfriend and the girl distracting him are both reactants. Later on, we see the catalyst boyfriend who's hugging his reactant while still looking off at the other reactant. Catalyst and reactant in the third panel, they're all three sort of chatting together. In the fourth panel, the reactants are now kissing each other. The two girls are kissing each other. The product, the two girls get married. At the very end, we see the bridesmaids all around the two girls. And the catalyst is in the sixth panel, staring longingly and lonely out the window in the rain. You didn't expect a chemistry lesson, did you? No. And that's why we don't do a lot of chemistry jokes. I'm going to do this one. So this one got quite a bit of traction on my page. It's a stadium with quite a few fans in it, and there's an ad in the middle for Delta Airlines. It says, Delta, back in the stands, back out in the world. I think that is truth in advertising.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. I liked it. One of my conservative friends who decided today to like put negative comments on everything I posted said nice ad from the 80s, and I'm like, well, I don't follow baseball, so maybe, I don't know, I don't care. I just thought it was awesome. And last but not least, a dream And then you know what? I want to say this, man. Janelle James does a whole bit about dreams and how she doesn't like to hear people's dreams because that is the worst thing you can start a conversation with. I had this weird dream, and I mean, I agree with her because 9 times out of 10, it's just not a good story. It doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't tell you anything. It's just anyway. But this one is a notable exception, so I'm going to read this one to you. Ushus42 says, I had a dream last night they made a new Bond movie, but they didn't say who was playing Bond. Throughout the movie, you had no idea which character is really Bond because he's undercover. Duh. And every single character, no matter how minor, was played by somebody famous, so they could all conceivably be Bond. And at the end, it turns out that Bond was Leslie Jones. In the comments, 1010, greatest spy movie of all time. And Sayentia Rex replies, take my money. And I'm like, yeah, I would totally watch this movie. That sounds like an awesome movie. Leslie Jones is one of my favorite comedians and a regular guest on Saturday Night Live if you do not follow. And she could completely pull off this role. I want to see it.
Friend of the show.
Yeah, friend of the show. Leslie Jones. Exactly.
All right. This is third and final round before the post with the most, right?
Yes, indeed.
Here we go. All right. This is a screen grab from the Olympics. And it says, we know he can swim, but, and then it says, can Richard Funk, because he's Canadian. His name is Richard Funk.
Nice.
I doubt if this is real. I just don't give a shit. Dumb Bitch Juice, based in Australia, posted a picture of a waffle next to a really cute cat with this like very funny looking smile, and the waffle is labeled "the one chore I got done today," and the cat smiling at himself is me. Oh man, Trash Can Paul nailed it with this one. It says, "This is Twitter," and it's a guy who's blue for some reason, and he says, "Sorry for being white." And then a girl pointing a pistol at him says, "Some crimes can never be forgiven." And the blue guy who's sorry he's white is labeled white people. And the girl holding the gun is also labeled white people.
Yeah, that's good.
At SkaLover69, pick it up. I can't drink like I used to anymore, dude. I only eat plants. I take my red algae and pray to rocks. I just don't have it in me. I'm so sorry. I promise you this. I am not SkaLover69. The rest of it's pretty accurate. I got this one from friend of the show, Andrew Hicks, Hicks_Industries on Insta. And it's like a frontier or pilgrimy kind of picture.
Looks like
and it
Columbus.
says, Columbus. It's definitely Christopher Columbus.
Italian American hero, Christopher Columbus.
Okay. Genocidal maniac, Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, Italian American hero, Christopher Columbus.
Says, I didn't steal your meme, I discovered it. So much better now that I know it's Christopher Columbus. Fuck.
Dude, that's tight. You gotta share that on the
colonizer.
You gotta share that on the page. That's
yeah, I'll throw that on the Facebook page.
That's a great one.
Facebook for the blind.
The home.
This is another dumb bitch juice, and it's a picture. Let me read it first. Dad doesn't want shark. Family gets shark anyway. Dad and the shark. And then it's got to be from Jaws, where there's just a guy wearing jorts and tennis shoes, and he's lounging in the jaws of a shark. It's funny because it's what they usually do with cats. I don't know. Moving on. Trash Can Paul has a picture of a desert, and it says, "You know it's hot outside when you go outside, and it's hot." I don't think. Listen, I want you to know I don't think this is funny. I just have not stopped laughing at it. Lesbo Tonin, dear friend of mine, and also a theologian, posted a picture of a possum and said, "Mentally sick and physically thick." Next is maybe my favorite. my favorite one of this week, and it's from Dumb Bitch Juice based in Australia, and it's another picture of a possum, and it says, "My pronouns are none. Do not refer to me." the first comment says, "I am simply not." I feel this one deeply. This is my last meme, except for my post with the most. So my last meme coming up is a picture of my girl, except it says B movie.
Oh,
a fun and moving family film.
God.
Thank you once again, Mr. Trash Can Paul.
Wow.
All right.
Do not refer to me.
Do not refer to me. Okay, Star Wars is getting fancy now, and then it says it's like a Photoshop picture of an Olive Garden ad, but then there's Starburst and the label's brown, and it's Starburst Olive Garden, and then you can see there's pasta. It says fettuccine Alfredo, chicken parmesan, artichoke dip, and garlic bread. And then to the right there is a brown Starburst that I would like to think is artichoke dip. Cursed.
I'm gonna go die now.
This is very funny.
I'd try
it. For Chicago folk. It's a Pornhub screen that's been edited to now it shows a car driving on a highway, and it says guy lets me merge on I-94.
Yeah, we're fucking right.
Which is almost impossible to do.
You're not gonna do it.
Yeah. So it says 286 thumbs up, 19 thumbs down.
Still thumbs down.
This is like a kind of like, I don't know, it's probably some kind of a Greek bitch, I don't know. She's holding a chalice and she's like women in STEM, sorcery, thaumaturgy, enchantment, and magic.
That's good. That's funny.
Yeah, I like that one.
I know the word thaumaturgy.
What is it? I don't know.
Thaumaturgy is the science and art of working miracles.
So this is Mortal Kombat, but the Mortal Kombat image, but it's been photoshopped to be Seinfeld Combat 2. And then the bottom it says choose your fighter, and you got Jerry, George, Elaine, Kramer, Putty, the lawyer, Newman, Leo. All right, now I'm the oh shit. Help me out. Who are these other ones? I'm missing a couple.
His dad.
The last one is
It's his girlfriend, the one that died.
Yeah, Elaine's boss, and then these two right here. Is that Bryan Cranston? Arthur?
No.
Arthur something all right, whatever. Anyway,
I'm disappointed there's no Putty though. I mean,
no, there is. He's dressed as the devil though. Over here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. When the CDC recommends washing your hands for the length of a song, but you only listen to post-rock, the hands are just wrinkled beyond belief because every post-rock song is like 20 minutes long.
Wait, now, did you send me that song? Somebody labeled it as sludge. Was that was?
That's like post-rock adjacent. Yeah, that's sludge metal, the doom metal or whatever from last time.
So,
yeah.
Really great cover, really great meme. I go look up the band. It's a 70-minute song with like one guitar riff over and over. I gave it 39 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I have my post with the most still, but those are my memes.
Awesome. Okay. Oh my God. I'm still
Was it Sleep?
It was Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Dope Smoker, yeah.
Did we cut? Yeah, Dope Smoker. And like, dude, everybody's commenting like, that's so long. Oh, yeah, it's long. It's fucking amazing long. This is a picture of a vanity and a sink that's at the front door. The door is open. And my buddy David King labeled it, "Let That Sink In."
Love it.
Again, thinking about sending that to mom. Don't know how it's going to work out. It's 50-50 chance. We all could use a nice uplifting story. And this was my favorite uplifting headline this week. The guy who spent $30 million building Trump's wall is looking for buyers. From Bloomberg. And I posted it with ignorant git because you're an idiot. And it makes me happy. I just am stunned when people think that like multimillionaires are intelligent, and it's like, well, they can be, they might be, but this guy's an idiot. What's your revenue model on a wall? I don't get it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But I thought it was great. This one came up in my memories from a year ago, and this is Femi_sorry post. My French mate just sent me this. In Poland, to make an English exit is to leave a party without telling anyone that you're going. Now, a new phrase is popular there, to Brexit. It means to loudly announce your intention to leave a party and then staying for the next 4 to 5 hours. Which is like, I'm just happy they don't call that a Sizemore. I'll take a Brexit. That's great. This one I just got to share because just Christian Toomey shared this, and I love her as a comedian, and I thought this was just brilliant and well worded. Not funny, sorry, but love doesn't mean I want you or I want you to be mine. Neither you're good looking or you're sexy. It doesn't mean I can't live without you or I need you or let's be together forever or any of those things that it is often mistaken for. What I love you really means is I really like, respect, and appreciate who you are in all your realness and sovereignty. And if there is anything I can offer without compromising my true nature that will help you on your path, then it will be a gift for me to allow, it would be a gift to me if you'll allow me to give it to you. And in this way, I find that I'm more loving more people every day. And I was like, wow, that's way better than any Hallmark card I've ever read. That's really good.
No, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
This is way better than any marketing. And anyway, I'm going to keep this and stick this next to my other, inspirational memes. Like, try not to fuck everything up tomorrow. This next one was one of my posts with the most, a lot of traffic on it, man. It's just a headstone. It says 2021, and it says, I did my own research. And a lot of people like that. The guy I got it from has got 198 reacts on it, and God knows how many comments. I mean, it's Jesus, 16, 1,100 shares. A very, very, a meme that we all can get behind. I did my own research, dead in 2021. This next one, dumb robot comic from Not an Exact Science Show, 3-panel. We see the rover on Mars picking up a rock, and it says, one small rock for man, one giant waste of time for robot kind. Back in Houston, we see the operator saying, he does this with every rock. And the speaker is relaying the message, Houston, you are my problem. I liked it. I like memes about the, it is very dumb. I like things about the robot apocalypse. What can I say? This next one's an Olympics meme. We see one of our pistol shooters with an enormous pistol. I didn't watch this. I should have. But this poster, Zoe, that's me, at Blankzilla, says, I am obsessed with the stance on this sharpshooter. And we see that the woman is holding the pistol in her right hand, and she's got her left hand in her pocket. I love this stance too, man. I'm agreeing with this poster. It reminds me of snowboarding. You know what I mean? That very like relaxed but cool. Like that's a good stance, And then Saint Nathiel, or Ain't Nathiel, had posted a response. That will have a huge recoil. There's a reason why people tell you to hold a gun with both hands. And Pookie replies, you know she won gold, right? The best. That's like 6 words to respond to mansplaining. 6. She didn't. 6 words. Or he or them at Pookie. My hat is off to you. And that is all I have except for my post with the most. So handing it back to Mr. Michael.
I'm looking to see if that is real.
Shooter?
That pistol looks so fake to me.
This was in the comments there. It said that in that event they have to shoot with one hand.
Oh, really?
But she looks very cool.
Dude, that is a really cool stance, man.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to put her hand in her pocket like a fucking boss, though.
No, you don't have to do that.
Hey, actually, if we have 1 second, I'm going to do something dumb. It was pointed out to me. I started snow skiing, downhill skiing, and I used to do like some water skiing. And then I was introduced to snowboarding, and I discovered that, when you put your body in a certain shape, it makes you feel a certain way. Well, like skiing, you put yourself in this position like this, And dude, you're as tense as can be. This is the position of a very nervous man who's worried the ceiling is going to fall in on him.
That's how you shit. That's the position people shit in.
Well, yeah, but then like snowboarding, yeah, man, this is way more me. This is totally me. And
snowboarding's hard as fuck, dude. I've tried it a bunch of times. I can't keep the back straight.
Oh, but man, I just enjoyed it so much more. I face planted in the snow both ways, but I can tell you that one way I was really tense and it wasn't fun, and the other way I kind of got over it. It was like, and it was just, I think it's the way your body is shaped. I am now also obsessed with stance.
Can you guys see this?
Yes.
My everything froze. So this is my post with the most this week, and I'm really happy about it. Obviously it's not original content, but I still love it. At Santiago Mayor, like John Mayer, not mayor of a city, says, imagine the Olympics, but instead of it being world-class athletes, it's just random people who get selected. Like you get a letter informing you've been selected for the national gymnastics team, and you just have to do it. It'd be so much more entertaining. Like if it's just jury duty, and it's like, oh man, I'm on the rings. I don't even I have to dive. Like one thing I thought about with this is we would still like learn something.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Like what we would learn would be more like, instead of who has the best, it would be like who has the best average.
Right.
Like overall. Like we're just randomly selected. Once in a while you're gonna select a ringer for something.
Sure.
But like, I want to make sure everybody sees my shirt. This is not an All Lives Matter shirt, for fuck's sake. This is a Black Lives Matter shirt. But yeah, once in a while you'll get a ringer, but you're also gonna get a whole bunch of people who are just fucking trash at whatever their event is.
And speaking of trash, great segue, because the thing is, every Olympics, we get the same joke, the same street joke comes up every time. I don't know why they disqualify all these athletes for drugs. I want to see a drugs Olympics. And here's the thing I'm thinking is that with places like Las Vegas and San Francisco and Oakland that are legalizing more and more drugs, eventually that will be a reality. There will be some libertarian free zone, and that is going to be awesome. I want to watch completely wasted people. You know what I mean? Like, not only do they give you all their stats, they're like, and this guy has just pulled 16 lines of pure Peruvian white flake coke. So you'll get to like drug knowledge too. They'll teach you all kinds of stuff, and somebody's going to die.
That's the thing. It should increase the degree of difficulty. Like, I mean, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but like Seth Rogen had it perfect. He was like, if weed makes you fast, then I'm Flojo. Like,
right.
He did all that high. Like anybody who's ever been high on pot knows I've been high a million times.
Yeah.
I never wanted to go running.
Yeah.
Not one time was I like, I should be running. No. Like, yeah, absolutely. Add it to the degree of difficulty. Give them points.
Here's the funniest thing too, man. You ever been driving in your car and like high and realized that you're driving like way below the speed limit?
So I'm not going to agree to that on record.
Theoretically,
your turn.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, that would be terrifying, and everybody around me would be a cop.
All right. So my post of the most is a video my friend showed me, as my good friend Jonathan Dunn, Chicago comedian, would say. It is a chunker, just a little boy who's kind of chubby. And it's a 4-panel. He's wearing a headset, and he's gonna sing us a little song, everyone.
Oh yay!
Test your mind. Test your mind. Test your mind. Test your mind. Mortal Kombat. Do 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 Raiden, Liu Kang, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Johnny Cage, Sonya. Mortal Kombat!
I want to throw that song on in the after party. Oh my god.
The faces are so funny. The way he names off the characters.
All of it.
So good.
Sonya. That was my favorite.
Yo, man.
Kai.
Sub-Zero.
Liu Kang.
Scorpion.
What fucking accent did that kid have?
He's Scottish, I think.
Oh
God. I always forget they exist.
I used to thought he was a kid, man. Kids have their own accent.
Yeah.
Why for to drink the drink with the drink?
Uh-huh.
And you're like, are you Canadian? No, you're just a kid. Okay, you're a kid. All right, gonna do my
kid sounds like a Guido. He always goes, "Hey yo." No
Whoa.
He goes, "Hey yo."
That's so funny.
All right, gonna do my post with the most and get out of here. So, well, yeah, after a delightful thing here. This is my favorite one this week. Anthony Oliveria says, when I bought my giant crystal ball, the lady looked at me in the eye and said, whatever you do, never, ever leave it uncovered when you're not at home. And I said, oh, wow, because of like the spirits. And she was like, what? No, because if the sun hits it weird, it'll burn down your house.
Oh my.
Important lesson. And that I can back that up. That's a true story. You guys know those like convex makeup mirrors on a little stand?
Mm-hmm.
My brother and I used to play with those with our army men because we use it to make the little laser beam, playing like, doing all that stuff. And then it was lunch. So we went to lunch, with mom, and when I came back, man, there was this laser beam in my room, looked straight out of like Raiders of the Lost Ark with the beam going out, and my leather jacket was smoking.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. And I was trying to think of how to lie about that. My mom was getting mad.
Refraction is a bitch.
Yep, there was. Important lessons, though. Fun stuff. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's stop the recording.
You did it, everybody.
Stop.
Love you, George.